We're here at NAMM 2016 on the Boss booth. We've got a brand new amp here, Waza from Boss. It looks like a serious piece of kit. Would you mind talking us through it?
Yeah, absolutely. This is the new Waza 150 watt high gain head. It has 4 different channels in it. It has a clean channel, has a crunch channel, lead 1 and lead 2. It has a 4-point attenuator switch, so you can go from 1 watt to 50 watts to 100 watts to 150 watts. Has 2 different effects loops in it. It has 3 different amp modes that you can go to here. One is the sort of Waza gold standard high gain amp sound. The first is a tone port capsule. For the tone capsule, this one in here is the brown sound capsule, which is basically sort of a 70s and 80s kind of rock sound. The second is the optional tone port, and that's going to be the Steve Vai legacy capsule, which is going to be coming up today. He'll be here at NAMM to show us that.
Amazing. So it looks like we've got both channels here laid out in on the face style, so we're not reading through any menus there. We can just access it straight on the front. Yeah,
it's pretty simple the way they have it laid out. It's not rocket science. You got all the EQ section here for the clean and the crunch up here in this section right here, and for the lead 1 and lead 2, it has a separate EQ for that, so you can kind of dial it in. The cool thing about having 2 effects loops is you can run a looper on one side or you can run delays on the other, and you can kind of keep the effects out of each other's sphere, if you will, and so it tightens it up nice. There's a couple of other little features here that are pretty cool. There's a tone resonance shaper over here, 3-point on that, so you can just move it around between like sort of a modern and a high gain sound and sort of a deep sound on there as well. And over here we have a line out, so that if you want to do direct recording or you want to run a feed out through the house when you're recording along with your microphone, you can do that. One other thing I wanted to add is Waza has these brand new cabinets out, which are really, really cool. It's a 412 cabinet. It's kind of the first foray into that area. So these are 80 watt speakers. They're sort of vintage voice, like vintage 30 type of feel, and there's 8 ohm cabinets. So it's pretty cool, man. It's a great piece of muscle right here.
And we're going to hear that line out in a sec when we do a demo. This is all solid state then?
Yes, it is. It's all solid state with tube logic capability, which is in the tone capsule. So they've kind of brought the sound together through the technology and really given it that tube punch and feel. You can really hear with the amp when you play it live. You can really hear that smack. So it is solid state, but you're going to be hard pressed to figure it out when you listen to it, whether it is or whether it isn't. But it's definitely solid state. Amazing technology by Waza.
Great. Well, let's get a demo then.
Absolutely.
So Mike, how much is this going to cost and when is it going to be available?
I believe they're talking about May for the availability, and I think as far as street price, it's probably about $2,400 at this point. They're massaging that price right now, so going to be in that range.
Brilliant, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.